Shalom Akim. I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well. And salutation to all the Akim, all four corners of earth who's pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom Akim. I want to get into this little article right here I found. And, it's just adding on to the madness that's going on in today's society. Here it is where they have words that they misuse and they put them in the and they use the people, the public, the masses use these words, and because they misuse them, they look at us crazy. There's a word called homophobia. We are not homophobia. We are not transphobia. Phobia means to be fear of. We are not in fear of no homos. We are not in fear of no trans. Now, to say it's wrong, that's something different. But fear is not what we are. We know what they are. We know what's wrong and what's right. And what you're doing is wrong. That does not mean we're in fear of you. So let me read this article. This is Antifa assaults protesters at rally against California spa allowing transgender women to expose genitalia to girls. And how sick is this world coming to, man? One, I don't know why little girls are at the spa for one, but Edomites they take their kids to the spas and take their kids to the tanning booths. That's something they do. That's their own market, that's their own way. But now this weirdness is starting to affect them, and they're upset with that. They're upset with that. We have to deal with this daily. Whether you live in certain sections of the city, certain jobs you go to, we have to deal with this daily. But all of a sudden, when you come into their little comfort zones, now they're upset. Esau is upset. So transgender woman exposes genitalia to girls. So basically, that's a man that wants to be a woman, and what do they say? They not experience, but they recognize themselves as women now. The name the term man and woman is almost out the window. It's no more of that. It's about like four. It's up to like double digits of a genitalia. Of your gender is just out there now. It's no just man and woman in this society. Job 9:24, the earth was given to the hand of the wicked, man. And he lets himself be shown all day, every day, especially towards the end of the society, man. Let me read some of this article and bring on some more verses. He says, protesters at a Los Angeles day spa that anger conservatives for allowing a transgender woman to expose herself to girls clashed with black-clad counter protesters after Antifa vowed to stand against rampant transphobia. So Antifa is backing this stuff now. And that's the thing as well, that's how you know that the society is done with. You have these different groups that back different things, and half the members don't even know what the hell they're talking about or backing. They came to back the president or whoever was in office, and now they have a whole sideline of extra subjects they got to block off and defend, So these people don't know what they're protesting about. These people don't know what they're marching about. They don't know what the hell's going on, man. You Americans are dumb. You are asleep. He says, the video footage from Saturday's rally outside the Wa Spa in LA's Koreatown area shows several assaults and fights, including a man wearing an Obey Jesus t-shirt being knocked to the ground by counter protesters after several demonstrators were assaulted and chased away. Another evangelist is then punched and knocked to the ground after trying to come up to the man's aid. Another clip shows a woman being surrounded by a group of mass activists after her sign is taken away and ripped in pieces. And here's the killer part. This part right here just blew me. He says, taunting counter protesters ripped off her hat and sunglasses. She then tries to reason with the mob, explaining that while she does not oppose transgender women being allowed in the spa, I just don't want to see their penises. The crowd then chants, "Go home, transphobia." So that's all these people were asking for a little bit for these people to cover themselves, cover themselves up, man. You know, heterosexuals got to cover themselves up. We don't get a parade to march around saying that we're straight and none of that stuff. But in Babylon the Great, wickedness gets passes. They get put on pedestals, man. You know, we bring this out every Friday, man. You know how wickedness is rewarded in society, man. They get sections of town. They get their own hospitals. They get stores they can go to. They got their own workout places and everything. I got a guy who's in the world, you know, and he does our signs for the most part. And he was working out at a gym. Long story short, he messed around and went to the wrong LA Fitness and did not know, you know, that this gym was primarily for them. And long story short, he was in there and the guy was following him around. And you know, he got to the exit. Matter of fact, he got to the swimming pool, went swimming, and that's when things got out of hand. Where my man, where the fun boy asked him a question that was out of pocket, and my man proceeded to damn near try to kill the man. And guess what? He is now banned from that particular LA Fitness, and they almost wanted to press charges on him. But he was defending himself as a heterosexual. So we get demonized for being heterosexuals in society, man, in this wicked place, man. You know, this is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. This society is everybody's unhappy. A lot of these fun boys, they want to kill themselves, man. They're the number one dudes with suicide rates and drug overdoses, man. You know, the Lord gave them to that wicked vine, and gave them over to that wicked perverse spirit that is upon them, and you know, they just take it and run with it. But not only that, right before it's time for them to die, they really realize what they're doing is real wicked. What they're doing is against Salaki. But like I was saying, what they're doing is against morality, is wickedness, is against the Lord's will, and you know, yeah. So everything that they do is wicked. And they finally realize that right when before, you know, the Lord comes and takes their soul from them. Man, you know, he said, I just don't want to see their penises. Then the crowd chants go home. Now, how wrong is that? The lady doesn't want to see them exposed, but she gets chanted off to go home. And actually, she's there for them, and let them know that she's there for them. She's not transphobia, but they still don't want to. Still don't want to recognize that, man. You know, they don't want to recognize her. They don't want to recognize the disrespect they're doing to her kids. It's all about them. That's why the scriptures say in these last days, man, that these people will be lovers of themselves, man. As the scriptures say, man. And these pride people, that's what they are, man. In Babylon. It's the right course for them, man. You know, Babylon is the right place for them. This has been a beacon for the wickedness of the world, and you know, we're seeing it manifest right before our very eyes, man. And the scriptures tell you that a man shouldn't put on what a woman wears, and a woman shouldn't put on what a man wears. You know, Deuteronomy 22:5 lets you know that. But this place swears that it's a God-fearing society. But you see wickedness like this happening, and then crowds of people, it's okay, you know. But yeah, I just seen this little article, and I just wanted to bring that out real fast. You know, it's not too much. It's just talking about the different groups out there, and some of these groups I did not know were for this stuff. But you know, at the end of the day, this is all a show, man. You know, a show. We don't know who's who and what's what, but we do know. You know, doing the Lord's work, that we get to, you know, try to get the hell up out of here, man. You know, that's the name of the game. That's why we do the things. That's why we do this work, man. But I don't want to go too far off into other things. I just wanted to bring this out real fast, and you know, I just seen this little article. With that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Maki.